Hey guys, so in this video we will make a magnifying glass in Gdevelop 5. So let's start by creating a new game, and I'm going to click on empty game. Let's just add a new scene, and we will add a new object, a sprite object. I'll add an animation to it, and I will paste my game assets here. So let me just take this. So these are the three images. You can find them in the description. Okay, so let me just drag it here. This is our main image. So let me just make it equal to the size of camera. So this is the image that we're going to use. I'm going to add a new object, a sprite object, and it is going to be a magnifying glass. So I'll add an animation, add, and I'll add the magnifying glass image. Let me just add it here, and yeah, so this is the magnifying glass that we're going to use, and we'll be able to move it with the help of a cursor. Let's just add a new object. So this is going to be our filter, and a filter was created in Inkscape. So I'm going to click on apply, and now I will add an event and an empty condition, and we're going to place the magnifying glass at the cursor. So choose magnifying glass and position of object, then I'll set equals to mouse cursor X, and similarly for cursor Y, I'm going to click on OK. So now let me just play this to give you an idea that how the magnifying glass will work. So you can see that it is following the cursor, but it is little odd. It's because of the origin point. So let me just edit the origin point. Magnifying glass, edit points, and I'll bring this red colored point, as you can see, in the middle. And also let's just bring this thing in the middle. So I'm going to click on close, apply, and then let's head back and hide our mouse, hide the cursor, so the cursor is not visible. And let's add a new condition, and I will choose mouse button pressed or touch held, and I'll choose left button. Now what we're going to do is we are going to magnify it when the mouse button is pressed. So search camera, and then search for zoom, camera zoom. Here it is, and I'll change it to 4 times. So the camera will be zoomed 4 times. Next thing that we are going to do is we're going to choose the mouse button released condition of left button. So when the mouse button is released, we want the camera zoom to come back to 1. So I'll change the 4 to 1, and let me just save it. Let's just play this thing. So we can move it, no cursor here, and we can zoom it. When I press the left mouse button, it zooms in, and you can see that it is right now working. But you can see that we cannot move it, and then there is no filter. But yeah, you can see the zoom is there. So we are going to add a filter, and also let me just get back here. And so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add an action, and then magnify, and then hide. So this white glass will be hidden, and we're going to show the filter. Simple as that. Okay, so now let's just play it and let's see that what we have implemented here. So we can see that when we press left button, okay, the magnifying glass is hidden, but the filter is not showing because we have not added the filter. So let me just make it a little bigger. Okay, so we forgot to add it. So this filter will be hidden in the beginning of the scene. So for that we need to go to the events and add a new event. So I'll click on add a new event, and we're gonna add in condition that at the beginning of the scene. So let me just bring it up here. So add condition and then beginning of the scene, and we're gonna choose the filter and hide. So it will be hidden in the beginning of the scene. So let me just go here, and we are just going to copy this thing and paste it here so that it is also hidden when the mouse button is released. So that is done. Now we need to work on layers, so let's just go to the new scene, and we're gonna add a layer. Now this one in properties, and then we can see that right now it's on the base layer, but we want it to be on a top layer. So I'm gonna add a layer, and I'm click on add a layer, and I'm gonna name this layer filter. Okay, and now we are going to select this and choose the layer to be filter. So it is on the filter layer right now. So now let's just play this thing and let's see. So if I click left button, the filter is visible. Okay, our magnifying glass is gone after that. So let's just close that, and I'm going to click on show and show magnifying glass. Click on OK, and the next thing we're going to do is we're going to save this thing, and let's just play it again, and we can see that the filter is now visible, and the magnifying glass is also visible after the button is released. Okay, so that is done. Let me just close this thing. Okay, so now the next thing that we have to do is we need to send to the camera. So I'm click on search and camera, and center the camera on an object. Where it is, not this one, yes. So I'm going to choose the object to be magnifying glass, and I'm going to click on OK, and I'm going to add a sub event and bring this thing here, and we are going to choose trigger once while true. So I'm click on OK. So let me click on save, and let's play this thing. So if I click here, you can see that we can use this magnifying glass to see everything here, and the filter is visible, and yep, wow, there is a table and all that stuff there. This house looks scary. It looks like somewhere in Canada. What do you think? So whatever, this question was asked on Facebook group, and subscribe to the channel if you like the video. If you found it useful, I'll put a link in the description for the assets. Go and try this by yourself, and yeah, that's pretty much what I have to say. Thank you.